In this video, let's talk about the ways that I think are going to be the best ways to sell more books on Amazon KDP in 2024 so that you can make this year the year that you can see the success that you want from self-publishing on Amazon. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I hope that you had a great Christmas and New Year and got to spend some time with your family and friends. So it's the beginning of a new year. We have the whole year ahead of us to start working on the goals we have set for ourselves and what we'd like to achieve this year. And if finally starting to publish books this year is your goal, or if making 2024 your best year yet income-wise, then this is the video for you, because we're going to talk about what it takes and what you'll need to do to sell more books in 2024. There's a couple of things I want to go over in this video, and both are going to be equally important. One is how to beat the Amazon algorithm, and the other is how and where to promote your books for maximum results. The two of those things work together in a very important way, so it's crucial that we focus on both parts equally when publishing our books. Now, the Amazon algorithm is a little bit of a hard thing to talk about because, let's be honest, it's quite technical, it's a little bit boring, and for us self-publishers, we're quite creative people, and we'd rather focus on the fun stuff like designing and creating books and book covers, and not so much on the technical side of stuff that it can be quite hard for us to get our head around it sometimes. But it is very important. So let's spend a little bit of time trying to understand the algorithm so that we can set our books up for success. So an algorithm is a set of rules that Amazon's computers have that determines what products get shown to which customers when they are on the Amazon website searching for something. And essentially, the algorithm's job is to sell as many products as it possibly can. In the case of books, the algorithm takes a search that a customer is making and tries to determine which book to show in the search results that it thinks has the most potential for the customer to buy. And there is certain things that it takes into consideration when this process is happening. Things that will determine whether the algorithm will show your book to a customer or not. One thing is that it will look at the sales history of your book. The algorithm isn't looking for a customer to just click on a book, but is looking for them to actually click on the book, add it to their cart, and ultimately purchase it. So if your book is getting a lot of clicks, but not a lot of sales, then the algorithm is going to stop showing your book to any future customers. And if this is happening, this probably means that your book isn't immediately clear to the customer that it's the right book for them or not. So in this case, your book cover and your book title needs to be crystal clear on what your book is about so that the customer knows before they even do click on your book that it's something that they're going to buy or not. You have to remember that there is so much choice on Amazon for its customers, and those people are just so time poor that if they are confused by your book cover or your book title in the search results, then they're most likely just going to keep scrolling until they find something that clearly shows them that this is the book that they're looking for. Other things that the algorithm takes into account is things like reviews and ratings. It's great if people are buying your book, but not if they are coming back to leave negative reviews. If this is happening, then your book just might not be as good a quality as it needs to be for people to be happy with it, or you haven't clearly described what your book is about and the customer is expecting something else than what they actually receive. So the customer is looking at your book cover and book title in the search results. They think it's the book they want. They click on it. The way that you have described the book also confirms that it's the book that they want. But when they receive it, it actually isn't exactly what you have described. If people are consistently leaving negative reviews on your book, Amazon will very quickly stop showing it to its customers. Again, it's about being as clear as you possibly can be and describing and showcasing your book so that the customer will know exactly what they are going to get if they buy your book. Take advantage of your description within your sales listing and the A+ content to really show what your book is about so the customer can make an informed decision about whether they want to buy your book or not. There are other things that the algorithm will look at too. And this is things like how often your book is purchased away from the search results pages. So in places like the frequently bought together section of a sales page, which is this section here. So we're on a sales page of a coloring book. And if we scroll down, we have this frequently bought together section. So this really increases your chances of the algorithm showing your book in future search results if your book is frequently added to the frequently bought together section. Amazon loves customers who add multiple items, multiple books to their cart and buys them all. So if your book is one of them, Amazon will love your book too, and it will show it to other customers that your book is frequently bought alongside other books. And also, how many sales you get from off Amazon customers is also very important, meaning customers who have come from an external website onto Amazon to buy your book, which is going to take us into the next part of this whole plan, this whole strategy, and that is how and where to sell your books, or more specifically, how and where to market and promote them. It's getting more and more important to Amazon that you provide off Amazon customers in order to help the organic reach of your book within Amazon. One of the most effective ways to do this is by having a group of people waiting to buy your book as soon as it's published. There is no better way to show the Amazon algorithm that people want to buy your book and that people are actually buying your book than having people come from a website onto Amazon and buying the book as soon as it's available. You can do this a couple of ways. One is by building an email list or building a following on social media, and also by using Amazon ads to promote your book once it's available to be purchased. Personally, I think using all three methods are going to be the most effective. An email list is really important because you have access to those people on your email list at any time. When you do send them an email, it's going directly to them. You're not just waiting for them to come and check their social media profiles whenever they've got spare time. You are getting a direct line of access to that person, and then you can continue to contact the people on your email list even if you don't have books for sale on Amazon anymore. Email lists do take quite a bit of time to build up, but they are really, really effective when it comes to promoting your books. While Amazon ads are also effective, you don't get access to the contact information of any of the customers who purchase your book from Amazon. Those customers belong to Amazon. They will never let you have their contact information. So you have no way to promote any of your other books to those Amazon customers who have already purchased books from you before. But Amazon ads are great because while their aim is selling more of your books, which is usually what will happen when you set up Amazon ads, they usually also have this nice little side effect of also positively impacting the organic reach of your book, meaning it will also get shown even more in the organic search results to Amazon's customers without you having to pay for that. Then we have social media. And of course, there's many, many different social media platforms out there, and you really can't be on all of them at once and actually be effective. So ideally, you want to pick one, maybe two social media platforms to focus on, and pick the ones that you think your book is going to do the best on. Personally, in 2024, I think we're going to see even more success with TikTok. I have shared plenty of videos of low content books being promoted through TikTok for free and seeing really, really incredible sales and success, and how much success that you can have with this platform in a relatively short amount of time. And I think it is really going to be something that is going to be worth spending your time on, or continue spending your time on this year. Some examples of this are the shadow work journal that I shared in a video back in August 2023. This is one of the best selling low content books I have seen this year on Amazon, and currently, as of today, it is still sitting with a incredible bestseller rank, 204 out of all of the books in the Amazon marketplace. And the TikTok account for this publisher does so well with extremely simple short form videos that literally anyone can create. This video here, their most popular video, over 35 million views, and it is just a video of the book and how to complete the page. You don't see the person who created the book. They're not really doing anything. They're just reading a page out of the book. And so for anyone who is concerned about showing their face on social media, this account just goes to show that you do not have to do that. The majority of the videos on this TikTok account are just showing the book. They're replying to people's comments. They're reading pages out of their book. They're showing pages out of the book. And some of their videos have just got millions and millions and millions of views. Coloring books also do very well on TikTok. Some of the coloring book videos I have found have millions of views. I mean, take a look at this one, 46.2 million views, and it's just a person coloring in the most basic kind of coloring image you could possibly find. And when a video does take off like this, and maybe not even when it takes off like this, you will get comments of where can I buy this coloring page, or where can I buy this coloring book, etc. This one here is an example of a low content book that is self-published on Amazon, nearly 500,000 views, and someone's just saying, I just bought this book, flicking through the pages, showing the coloring book, and you can comment here telling people where to buy the book. And there's lots of people saying, where's it from? Where did you buy it? Where do you buy it? Where is it from? Where did you buy this? And that's the point of TikTok, is to show something, get people commenting, asking where they bought it from because they want to buy it too. And again, these coloring book videos are incredibly simple, very easy to make. You don't even need to be a fantastic colorer-innerer. As you can see, these pages that people are coloring in are really simple. Another low content book that I came across is I searched for a sketchbook, and a sketchbook is a blank book. It's a book for people just to draw in or to doodle in, whatever they want to do. And this one here, 6.7 million views, 100 ways to fill a sketchbook. And she's basically just giving an idea of something that you can draw in a sketchbook. So if you are someone who creates these kind of books, sketchbooks, maybe you're someone who creates blank comic books, you could draw an example of a comic book page within your blank comic book to show people how they can use your book if they wanted to buy it too. And again, people will comment and ask, where can I buy this book? This one, for example, has nearly 2,500 comments. Out of those people, a percentage of them are going to ask where to get the book, and you can tell them where they can go on Amazon to buy it. In terms of free marketing methods using social media, TikTok is where it is going to be at in 2024. It was a big year for TikTok and low content books 2023, and that is going to continue on. And even if you do want to be present on a secondary social media platform, let's say you are on TikTok and you also want to be on Instagram or Facebook, you can very easily use those videos that you created for TikTok and upload them to Instagram Reels or Facebook Stories with very little extra effort. Using TikTok alongside of building up an email list is really going to cover the external parts of the Amazon algorithm that is becoming increasingly important in whether your book is shown in the search results to Amazon's customers. Then get dialed in on creating a book cover and creating a book title that is as clear and as descriptive as it can be. As we say in Australia, make it as clear as mud. And while doing that, keeping it niche appropriate. By niche appropriate, I mean that customers have certain expectations of books that are within a niche that they like. So they expect books and their covers in certain niches to look a certain way. And if you deviate from that, it can negatively impact your sales. So make sure that you do a lot of research in your niche. Look at the book covers, look at the book titles. You don't need to copy the other books, but you do generally need to keep within the niche standards and expectations from the customers. With all those aspects in place, adding a budget for Amazon ads will just boost what you have already put in place and is something that you can scale up and continue to increase as you can increase your budget. Hopefully, this video has given you an idea of some of the things that I think are going to be effective for selling more books on Amazon throughout 2024. Of course, this is not going to be the only way and the only things that you can and have to do to see success with publishing books. As always, these things take time and you will have to experiment to specifically find what things are going to work the best for your books and your brand. But everything that we've talked about in this video today are all really great and really effective methods to help beat the Amazon algorithm and give you a really great starting point to really create something that brings you the kind of success that you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.